So we're sitting in the car waiting on our daughter to get done with volleyball practice, and I'm reading through updates about the Belterra HPT event. And as I'm looking through, I see names of people, and I tell my wife, I outplayed him, and she said, evidently not, they're still in and you aren't. First break, we're at 30.8K from a 30K starting stack. First time above starting all day. Well, in the first 2 hours, I guess. I'm at a good table. There's two to my left and two to my right who have at least ran deep or made final tables in recent Heartland Poker Tour events and at the World Series Cherokee circuit here. They all know each other, so there's a lot of talking going on, and it's fun talk. It's not like last week where I had a lady who couldn't shut up and a guy who couldn't shut up, and they were just talking to talk. These guys are making jabs at each other and having a good time while playing poker. I've had kings twice and didn't make anything off of it. Those guys knowing each other, there's been a whole lot of showing of cards, and the guy two to my left has had aces, queens, tens, 3 hands in a row. And then a little bit later, he had queens again. He's getting cards early. That's good for everybody except him, I believe. But he's a good player. I believe the showing of card stuff is going to stop here after this break, though, because they're being too friendly with each other. And once the blinds start raising, I don't think they'll be doing that anymore. I had to come back to this no water fountain for the backdrop again. 35.5K coming back to 250-500 big blinds, so not too bad. I peaked at 42K, but the last round there was a couple of hands in the blinds that I donked off. I called the buttons raise, the small blind called, so I called. It was like a double bet. With 5-9 of diamonds, and the flop brought 2 more diamonds, and it was check and the button bet again, and I continued with him and the turn blanked, so I decided to fold. Then in the small blind it got back around to me with ace 10, and I raised, and the big blind 3-bet me, and I called. And the flop had 2 kings on it. I checked, he bet, I folded. So it's been a little bit of a downswing from my upswing. The first hour and a half was no hands, and then I had a rapid fire again, and then now I'm on a downswing, but I'm gonna read my note, breathe. I can't win the tournament today anyway. I still have 70 something big blinds. I'm excited to get back in there and keep playing. It's been a fun tournament. I'm being quiet, everybody else is talking still. It's awesome. There was, I think, 184 entries on flights A and B, and then today's flight has like 137 so far. So not as many as the March event brought, but still going to be a good turnout and still going to be a good payout. 4th straight dinner break. It's not much because I only have 21 big blinds when we come back, but it's an accomplishment to me, and I hope to run these up to something bigger. I went with chicken and pepper jack from Nosh again. Different sandwich, same place, and it's delicious. No real stupid moves to get where I'm at. I've just bled off being completely card dead the last 2 hours, so the cards are coming. I was hoping to get a coffee, but my coffee machine isn't working, so that's a bad beat. We have coffee. The little electrical outlet was tripped. Who knew? That means we're running better already. We're out. Just 20 minutes of nothing, got down to 17K, which is 17 big blinds, and got moved to a new table. First to act, so I just shoved my 17K with ace jack. First good hand I'd seen in 25 minutes, so actually 2 hours and 25 minutes, so I took it. And another short stack with 5-5 called me, and the run out did not help. It gave me a straight draw that did not hit. So there we are. We're out. The only thing I have going for me on this gloomy ride home is this beautiful cookie set. Dun, dun. So for my post-tourney reflection on my play, there's no good reason for me to open shove 17 big blinds with ace jack. That was a huge mistake on my part. It cost me the tournament. In no way would anybody with a worse hand have called and doubled me up. It should have been a small raise with a possible fold if somebody were to 3-bet, or just fold. I'm first to act. There's nothing to gain, and I have all kinds of time still. It was just a huge breakdown. With that is 2 tournaments out of the last 4 that I've busted with ace jack. So I wrote myself a little poem to try to remember and make myself not do that again. Hey Jack, don't shove with ace jack or any face jack. Only jack jack. You can't take that back. You'll still be in the tournament instead of whining how the tourney went. So just raise or fold. So muck your cards. Muck your cards. Seriously, muck your cards. What? Holy crap, guys. I got over 200 subscribers now. When I started doing this, I wanted to do it for myself, just as a creative outlet, and because my buddy Ray's was telling me I should start making videos again, and he wanted me to make them about life, but right now poker is what I'm focusing on in my life after family and work, of course, which now I used my bankroll, my tournament bankroll, so we're back at starting over. No big deal. I've been there every time. As an amateur player, there's going to be a lot of this, a lot of valleys for me. So back to focusing more on work and family, a little less on poker. I'm still going to be putting in time at the tables and documenting it so you guys can see the amateur poker player's journey. I think I'll be working Saturday, and with that there's a small Legion tourney that's once a month every Saturday. I think I'm going to jump in that and document that grind for you guys, because it is what it is. Being an amateur, I don't get to play poker every day or 50 hours a week. I have to work 50 hours a week. I'd love to swap the two. The tournaments aren't always huge, juicy tournaments like this Heartland Poker Tour was. This one will be a small Legion tournament. That's part of the grind and part of the fun. I hope you guys stick with me and watch my journey on this and see where we go. Main event's the goal. 2017, main event's the goal.
Stay